I've been working at the Lynchburg Humane Society for over a year. When I was a Liberty student, I would come and visit 2 or 3 times a week to play with the cats and the dogs and just socialize and have fun. And I adopted a cat in 2018 who was a hospice cat. When he passed away, I looked into getting more involved and kind of giving back to the shelter and found a position in animal care and have stayed there ever since. Our mission here at the Lynchburg Humane Society is to help pets in need by encouraging fostering, community outreach, spay-neuter, and adoption. We are one of the largest shelters in Virginia, and so we have so many people come in here, and we're really well known in Lynchburg, and we get so many animals from other shelters as well. My favorite part about working at LHS is seeing the success stories, seeing dogs and cats come in who have been sick or who have not been socialized, and then having them be treated and socialized and then eventually end up in happy, healthy homes. Every time I finish my work here at LHS, I feel like every single day I've done something important. I've made connections with so many cats and dogs here, and they're like family to me, and the coworkers as well. Everyone here is really great. But I think personally, I just love being able to see a cat or dog get placed in a home and then know that I've played a role in helping them get socialized, helping them just in their day-to-day needs, and feeling like that I've really made a friend here and that that friend can go and find a home and be happy. I love the kitten season, so during the summer months we have an influx of cats and kittens come in, usually very, very young, sometimes without moms, sometimes moms with babies. Seeing them grow up, seeing them get treated and become healthy and get placed with families is just really heartwarming, and I love being able to see that progression, especially when you start out with a litter of really small babies and see their progression into getting ready for adoption and eventually finding their forever homes. We had a dog named Pebbles who was one of the staff favorites, but she was very much not great with strangers, but she was here for a really long time and eventually found her forever home, which is just such a great thing to see. As a staff member, you fall in love with these animals and you just want the best for them, and even though it's hard to say goodbye sometimes, we love seeing them get placed in homes because that means they can have a great life. The term forever home is the ultimate goal that we have for all of our pets. We want all of our pets to have safe, happy, healthy homes where they can be loved and have everything that they need at home. So we really encourage people to take this seriously and come in here and find out about what each individual animal needs, because all the needs are different. We have so many dogs and cats who get really attached to our staff, and ultimately they learn to interact better with people and eventually learn that people are good. And so we have a lot of staff members who work one-on-one with particular dogs or particular cats, and they form a relationship over the course of however long they stay here. And eventually we have a lot of animals that come in really scared, really not super friendly, but then after having staff interaction, they've really come around and built strong connections with us. And it's always hard to let the animals go when they find a home, but we can rest knowing that we've done our part to make them happy. Currently, our volunteer program is opening back up. One of the best things that I always encourage people to do is take our dogs on petcations. This can be an overnight foster, or it can just be for a day if you want to come over and take a dog out for a walk. Take them in your car, bring them to Starbucks, get a puppuccino. We really encourage that because we want the dogs to be as socialized as possible. And fostering is something that's really important, which provides space for new animals to come in and allows cats and dogs to get more familiarized with people, especially when they may not have been before. We have a huge volunteer program. We have a children's program usually that we have during the summers, and LHS is a great place just for people to visit as well as to get involved in fostering, adopting. There's so many different ways, even if you personally aren't ready for a cat or a dog. We are really well acquainted with the community, and we try to meet all the needs that we have here. I would just encourage people in the community to really think about coming here and visiting, really getting involved in our volunteer programs when that opens back up, especially our petcations. Like I said before, we have so many dogs and cats that would just love to go out for a day and spend time with you. And I feel like the work that I've seen here is just so incredible. And seeing all the success stories and watching some of my favorite dogs and cats find their homes after a few weeks, a few months, even a year or two, it's always something that I just think is incredibly meaningful. And I know that even though they can't say it, the pets are really appreciative of that.